Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading for May 16th through to the 23rd. And as always, it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides. Actually, the Light Beings, any Arcturians, Pleiadians, Sirians, Andromedans, Blue Avians, and there's others as well. And of course, our higher selves and any animal, ancestral, or dragon guides you feel resonant with, Cancer. Okay, also, you're most welcome to use your own intuition with the images on these cards. If something comes up for you that's different from what I'm saying, please go with your own intuition. Okay. Let's have a look here, Cancer. I'll see what's going to come out. Something to flip to get the ball rolling here. Okay, yep. Queen of Swords. Nice energy. We'll just pull some more cards here. And Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles. There's really abundant energy that you're feeling into at the moment, Cancer. And this could be about your legacy, Ten of Pentacles. And maybe you're having to make a decision around this legacy. Or you're having to, I guess, make a concerted effort to align yourself with this legacy, to align with your heart space. There is a decision here. Possibly. You could also have had an insight with regard to your legacy, or to just an insight as to what abundance and success means to you. Okay. Maybe there's a an aspect of the energies of heart and mind coming together for you more than perhaps previously. Excuse my coughing. Okay, we're going to take the three that have come face up and we'll pop the others back in here. Tower. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so you could be sitting in an energy of insight, or maybe something's had to change, or something has changed. In the external world for you, something's changed in your life. But it could be a change for the better, given that at the moment you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So maybe there's been a realization that's helped you to move into this energy, Nine of Pentacles, which is, having a nice blend of, well, a nice work-life balance, basically. Enough money and resources and energy coming in so that you have enough to share and give out in ways that you choose. And, yeah. Underlying theme is here that your Eight of Cups and the King of Swords, it's like you are applying your intellect here. You're moving towards something that's more fulfilling. And you're really applying your ability here to communicate, to make decisions. And, maybe you are going to be taking on a bit of a leadership role that's going to help you to move towards something that's more fulfilling. Let's have a look at the general direction moving forward. Is again the King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Excuse me. So you're going to be applying this to create more balance in your life. And I think it's almost like you've made this shift to better work-life balance. But I think moving forward, you're really going to have to apply your powers of intellect, powers of communication, powers of analysis almost, and also of higher consciousness, your mind skills, okay, to keep perpetuating this state of balance that you're looking to continue with. I think the general theme is that in order for you to move forward into something that's more fulfilling for you, Cancer, it's like you are really going to, it's going to require of you to really activate intellectual mastery, okay, mind mastery, mastery of consciousness. And I think at the moment, just recently, you've kind of moved into this energy of the feminine and the masculine coming together to create this feeling of abundance. But it's almost like your divine masculine or your masculine aspect is now needing to activate a little more because we have the King of Swords in your underlying theme in your general direction moving forward. It's either that you need to activate this aspect, your intellectual ability, or it's warning you to not overindulge in overanalysis, whichever one of those is resonant for you. It could be that you're going to create more balance by avoiding overanalysis. But there's also mastery with that. There's light and dark in every card. But the King of Swords, there's, it can be an energy of mastery. And I'm going to go with that for your reading, Cancer, because I feel like this is such a beautiful, balanced energy that you started with here. You're really activating your divine feminine, your heart space, as well as your intellect to create this legacy, or certainly a strong sense of abundance. And I think maybe the realization is that you, in order to create this work-life balance and to continue with it, it's that, there's going to be some mind skills, consciousness skills, state of consciousness, awareness, anything to do with the air suit, breath work even, mind, body, breath, okay, to create more balance and harmony. And what I'm getting, seeing as you're a cardinal water, Cancer, I'm getting from this that, it's you're moving into mind mastery here. Let's get an energy for your outcome. The Chariot, okay. Yeah, you're preparing to move forward, and maybe you're preparing to make a decision in the future. But the decision will be made when the time is right here. And you're going to have such wisdom and understanding and compassion that, you're going to be able to make that decision because you're preparing at the moment. This is and life is like a continual learning process. And it could be for you, Cancer, that there's something in terms of your personal growth and development. You are going to be even growing and developing further, and probably utilizing this mind mastery energy that you have. Chariot, moving into territory that's a little unfamiliar, but having the strength and the will to do that nonetheless. Okay. You're preparing to make your next move, okay, is what this is sort of saying, or preparing to take the shot here in case of Alice in Wonderland with her flamingo croquet stick there, preparing to hit the hedgehog. And wow, yeah. I mean, you may not realise it at the moment, Cancer, but your ability to, Four of Swords here, to be a meditative, calm, cool, calm and collected, and whatever you're doing at the moment to move into that, because this Four of Swords is part of the King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords really holds all of the aces of swords and all the other sword energies in potential, but also the ability to choose which frequency to move into, to activate your meditative, calm mindset, Cancer, is actually going to lead to this Nine of Cups feeling, which is emotional fulfillment, but also this idea that, you know, you've got your cups in a row, literally, in terms of, you know, once again, this 9, here you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is work-life balance, more to do with the practical material aspects. But here it's going to lead to like emotional, the emotional, spiritual and creative work-life balance that you're looking for as well. You know, if this is work and this is, you know, the other stuff, or this is work and this is the other stuff, you know, like there's 2 9s here. So you're moving into mastery, right? Spirit guidance. I'm just guided to look at this card here. I don't know if you can see in the background, there's 2, you know, 2 card dudes here. One of them is bending and the other one's just standing there. But I was just guided to look at that because part of this thing here, Cancer, is that you are going to be, it's like this idea of flexibility. Flexibility of mind, flexibility in your awareness, being prepared to do different things at different times, to move into different frequencies and to go with the flow at times, and other times to initiate the whatever needs to be done, and other times to just chill out and, you know, Four of Swords. And to really feel at home in all of those frequencies. Right, Spirit, we just want some Spirit guidance for Cancer. Okay, here we have it. Okay, there's 4. Spirit wants 4 to come out for you. We have none other than 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So whatever you're doing at the moment, Cancer, whatever you feel is you are guided to in order to create a legacy, to create work-life balance, to move into your mastery, mind mastery, okay. It's going to really lead to this, which is just awesome. And did we say flexibility? Here we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is creative adaptability, flexibility, being able to go with the flow. I feel like there's a new lifestyle or a new job or a new way of being, maybe a new project, Cancer, that's going to really help you to activate all of these skills of mastery that you have, okay? This is going to be, people are going to see how flexible and adaptable and creative and clever you are, okay? 2 of Pentacles. And not only that, we have the Queen of Cups. Remember, we started with the Queen of Swords. Here we have the Queen of Cups. So it's literally like mind and emotion. So thoughts and feelings. But here you are also, Cancer, receiving the downloads, insights, connecting to spirit. Very much like a high priestess energy, but utilizing, maybe doing something creative, intuitive, spiritual. And Spirit saying, you know, making room and space and time for the spiritual in your life, which is what you're doing here at the moment, I think, with this 9 of Boons or 9 of Pentacles in this card, in this deck. I really like this, how it's like an elven fae person here, you know, like in their little home with a little bird, and, you know, just really homey, comfortable feeling, but definitely feeling at one with everything that's going on around. And here we have it, Cancer. There's a cycle that's wrapped up and there's a new one that's starting because you have 10 of Pentacles. And you also have the Ten of Cups. So, you know, this tens can signify endings, but they can also signify beginnings. So I think there's a new type of abundance, a new type of emotional fulfillment that you're going to be experiencing here. The Wheel of Fortune also kind of talks about the cycles, so the ups and downs of life. And we did mention that, you know, this mind mastery for you, Cancer, is going to be really, I think you're going to be putting yourself through experiences that are really going to allow you to shine in terms of being able to navigate low frequencies and move into the high frequencies, and to, in the name of creating more balance and emotional fulfillment for yourself, okay? We're going to grab a Dragon Oracle for you now as well. The Alpha Dragon, which is the 9th dimensional dragon. Number 9s. This is very relevant for you. This is mastery, Cancer. Boom. Alpha Dragon harnesses the divine masculine power of creation. Wow, did we just mention that you are possibly going to be activating your divine masculine? So this card is really on point. Yeah. I feel like you're preparing for something. And possibly something you're going to create. Right? Destroy the old, visualize your dream, and help to manifest a new world. Yeah. This is what you're doing with your 10 of Pentacles here. You're going to be manifesting this 10 of Pentacles abundance, 10 of Cups abundance, creating a new, I think, a new paradigm legacy, okay, that you're going to be building here, Cancer. Remember, we have King of Swords twice in your reading, so definitely this mind consciousness mastery coming forward, and definitely call on the energy of the Alpha Dragon, 9th dimensional dragon, to assist you in your meditations, and to harness the divine masculine power of creation. So really to get to help you get going on something, if that's what you're looking to do at this time. Okay, let's look at the bottoms of the decks. Actually, let's just mention here, one of the underlying theme, of course, was the Eight of Cups, moving towards more fulfillment, moving towards more mastery, moving towards creating something new. Four of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be, you know, the ups and downs, like with the wheel there. There's going to be, you know, times when you are bored, or maybe, you know, things don't go your way 100% the way you would like. But you're a mastery of the frequencies of your own mind, Cancer. So you're going to know what to do in order to turn around and look at the full cup there that's on offer. And to, you know, before you know it, shift your frequency. But, I mean, the 4 is a pretty stable energy, the number, and as is the 4 of Swords here. Which was, you know, that stability of mind. So, you know, being able to allow yourself to even, I mean, the 4 of Cups could even be there talking about moving into non-extreme states of non-extreme emotional states. And that could help you to just be level at times when you need to, okay? King of Pentacles. Another king energy, okay? Another masculine energy, but abundant, okay? King of Pentacles is abundant. So I think you are definitely creating some abundance here. You're going to be creating, moving into creating that new world. I really love this deck. This is my new deck. Tarot of the Enchanted Forest. You're sitting there, you know, just holding the space. Just being grounded, okay, Cancer? That's something else that you have the ability to do, is to ground and center your energy. The Star, yeah. Okay, so your soul energy, your soul alignment, really coming into a greater understanding of your higher consciousness self, your place with regard to your spirituality, but also your intuition and your creativity. And this is about visualizing. This is the dream, okay? In this card, Alpha card, I talked about visualizing the dream. The star is the dream identified. And it can be, of course, the dream realized. And I think that's what you've definitely hit upon an energy here, Cancer, that I think you know is going to lead you in that direction, which is just awesome. Three of Pentacles, which is just fantastic. Collaborative energy, okay. And I have to say, I know this is, someone else said this on YouTube, but, you know, sometimes it's the teamwork that makes the dream work, okay? Because we have had this dream here, you know, visualizing your dream, okay? The star is your deep dream, goal, or wish. And this is what you are going to be manifesting down the track, which is just fantastic. Let's grab you a Lemurian Star Child Oracle to finish. Also, Cancer, the Chariot is your power card. And that is in your outcome here. So we have empowerment on the cards for you, okay? That means feeling very strong within yourself, your spiritual self, your you know, mind, body, spirit, feeling strong, okay? Whale teaching. I love this. This is awesome. We're going to read what's underneath. This is the whale consciousness. Depth of experience and healing. That is you, Cancer. Teacher and mentor. Yes, you're moving into mastery. You are qualified, I'd say, to be, you know, teacher, mentor, and to share wisdom. Yeah. Dolphin and whale consciousness could be another energy, along with the alpha dragon there. Dolphin whale consciousness that you might like to tune into in your meditations, Cancer. This is interesting because this is a very feminine energy and this is a very masculine one. So at the times, you know, if you need to activate your masculine, maybe call on the alpha. If you need to move into the feminine or activate your feminine, moving into the dolphin whale consciousness energy could be something really beautiful. Okay. Depth of experience and healing. Depth of experience, Cancer, 100%. And I would always just say, I don't care who you are. Everyone on earth at this time is experienced beyond almost anything that we could even comprehend. We've had past lives, we've had galactic lives, okay? But it's the depth of that is coming into our consciousness. And I think you're starting to tap the tip of that iceberg, Cancer, if you may have even more of an understanding than that. Okay, so yeah, just awesome. And yeah, the deep dream, goal, or wish here. And you could well be collaborating with others in a very creative way in the future as well. But yeah, mastery of consciousness, moving into emotional fulfillment. You know, your beautiful Queen of Cups here. Okay, that beautiful water, unconditional love, spirit connection. Spirit has your back here. And yeah, I hope that's been helpful, Cancer. I look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.